Good afternoon. This is the video class for degree second years, semester 4. Unit 3, the vocabulary, the commonly confused words. This is the revision again. Already we have completed the revision of almost all the units. But again this is a revision. Generally, we learn the words to see that we have sufficient vocabulary whenever we are making use to convey our thoughts through the words. So we need sufficient vocabulary to convey the appropriate meaning. So here it is said that commonly we get confused with some words which sound the same but have different meanings. The English language has several words that look alike or sound similar, or sometimes look and sound alike but have completely different meanings. As a result, one often comes across stationery shops selling books and hotels serving desserts. Sometimes the confusion has its roots in cultural differences. It is not uncommon to receive wedding invitations announcing dinner from 11 a.m. onwards. Sometimes people use big words confusing them for their simpler alternatives. Whenever their shortcomings are pointed out, students immediately promise to improvise the next time. So these are all the general things, that is, the things which we can convey in a simple language in order to show our knowledge, or because we have learned some of the words. People try to make use of very big words which are very difficult to understand. So these are some of the examples the writer is giving, in which we see that the people are making use of big words to convey the meaning, whereas it can be said in a simple language. So commonly confused words can be like accept, accept. The meaning is totally different. Accept is something where we agree with. Accept is something which we do not want, except that we go for the other things. Then admit and join. Admit is something we add it wantedly. Join is something that comes naturally, but sounds the same, and we feel that both have the same meaning. Again, awful, awesome. Awful, something which is very, we feel bad about. Then awesome, who looks very good. Then bad. Bad is not expected. Then badly. Badly is totally different. Badly means it doesn't have any bad meaning in that actually. Before. Before is before we start the work is before. In front of. In front of is something where we are sitting right in the front of a person. And before is something we start the work before even we plan. So both have a totally different meaning, but we get confused when we use the language. Then beside. Beside is something just doing the work and then taking care of the other work, beside that work. Besides means simultaneously. Then break. Break is something which is broken. And brake, that is a kind of rest here again. The vehicle's brake, that refers to that, where we give pause to the vehicle. Then compliment. Here compliment is something where we praise the person. And the spelling is PLI. And COMPLEMENT, it means that where you complete the work. Completion of the work refers to the compliment. The difference of the spelling has got that meaning. Then current, die, envy, jealousy, here. All these words have got a little different meaning, though it sounds the same. For example, current and accurate. Current is something we say of the present time. It depends on the context. If we are referring current in the context of electricity, then it refers to the electricity. Otherwise, it refers to the current affairs. Then accurate is something we talk very accurately about the correct information. Then die and die. DIE is where the man loses the life. And here DYE is something where the person uses the color to the hair. Then envy is something we know that the person is not our friend, is envy. Jealousy is something you are not happy about a person who has something and you feel jealous by looking at that person. So that is jealousy. Both have a different meaning. Then here HEAR is something you are saying a person to be attentive. Then HERE, this refers to the place at present, that kind of context. Similarly, HEIR, hereditary, that refers to the hereditary. Or that can also refer to the money that you pay when you travel. Hair. Then HARE again refers to the hair, that HAIR to the hairs, and this hair, I think that is the just the opposite. The child of any animal is referred as hair. I think so. Yes. Then illicit. Illicit is something we wantedly derive by reading many things. We elicit the meaning. Then elicit. Elicit is by reading the things we impose our thoughts on it. That is elicit. Then jealousy, envy, I have completed. Then little, a little. When we say little, when we make use of the word little without an article, then it means that it has nothing. If we make use of the same word little with an article, then it means that there is something. Much, again, the context will be much is something where we want to show something in quantity. Many we can count in numbers. That is the difference when we make use of much and many. Plain and plain. PLAIN. It means it is without any kind of decoration or without any kind of pattern. It is just simple. Then PLANE, plain. It refers to the aeronauticals or the again the vehicle, aeroplane, that kind of thing. Then stationary and stationary. Yes. Then story, then tale, terrible, terrific. Each word has got a little different meaning. So, it is already given in the text. I have explained the maximum. So with this, I conclude these given list of words in the text. Then we come to the exercise 1, in which it is the fill in the blanks that we have to fill with the given words in the bracket with the correct appropriate word in the given blank. Fill in the blanks with the correct alternative. So the very first word is, you have made dash mistakes this time. So this is, there are two words to be given. Which one is the appropriate that we have to give as the answer? The first one is less, the second one is favor. So you have made favor mistakes this time. Because that has to be counted, we have to make use of favor. Otherwise, less or more is in the terms of quantity. Here, making of mistake is the counting, so it has to be favor. The sun dash in the east. There are two words, raises and rises. Raises is something we wantedly raise our hands. That is the context. And rises means the sun naturally comes as the rising sun in the sky. So that is rises, R-I-S-E-S. Then the park is dash by the lake. The park is by. By the lake is just beside. So here B-U-Y, B-Y and B-Y-E, three words are given, in which we have to make use of B-Y, by. B-Y-E is something when you give a send-off, say bye. Then B-U-Y is where you buy the things. So these all have different meanings in the context, according to the context. Then what is the principal objective of your research? Principal refers to the office, the principal of the college. And whereas principle is some rule that you follow. A tie is a perfect dash complement to a suit. Now, as I said before itself, PLI means you give a good compliment. Whereas PLEMENT means you complete the work. It refers in that context. So here, because a tie is a perfect to a suit, we want to give a compliment, praising. So here it will be PLIMENT, compliment. Then we have practice well so that you don't dash the match. Don't lose the match. So lose is something, L-O-O-S-E, lose is something where you are talking about the tightness and its broadness, which is loose. Whereas if it is L-O-S-E means you are talking in terms of victory, gaining and losing, that kind of. So here the answer should be L-O-S-E. Practice well so that you don't lose the match. Most drugs have side dash effects and effects. Effects is just the general appearance where you show little difference. Effects means even after using you show the effects. That is, whether it has a good effect or a bad effect, that we talk in that terms. So for today's class, this is the sufficient revision of the syllabus that I have done. Exercise 1, in which we have done at least 8 sentences with the appropriate words, with learning each words, uh, the context of using each word in a proper manner. So we have to learn all the words that are given in the text, the appropriate meaning and its correct usage. So this we will be doing the remaining words. Till then you practice, and the remaining words we will be doing in the next following class. In the next following unit, I will complete the next exercise 2. This is the exercise 1 that I have done just now. So thank you.